Juice is loose. He's loose. He's loose. He's loose. Juice is loose. He's loose. He's loose. He's loose.
My dog.
What's up, man? What's up?
What's up, man? What's up,
Going up
man?
on a Tuesday.
Going up on a Tuesday. Breaking news show, man. Let's
Breaking
go. NBA
news.
draft special. Let's work.
Man, I may work
Oh,
last night. Internet going crazy. At the job.
yeah. Hey, bro, look, man, big news coming through the wire already. As we already know, Giannis is in Miami, and a lot is going to probably happen behind that type of move right there. Pat Riley still got his hand and everything, but before we jump in that, you know what I'm saying? You know how we do it. I'm your player partner, Ricochet, and that is my player partner, Stephanie. You feel what I'm saying? He always tells Stephanie, fantastic, Juntacular, whatever you refer to her as, you feel what I'm saying? But y'all know what's going on. Fresh off the heels of a successful EOA, you know what I'm saying, for both Steph and I, from my point of performance and being associated with it, and Steph's position of organizing it was well put together as usual. And everybody involved rocked it, and we did our thing, Steph, and you of course shut it down. So looking forward to the next one. If you weren't there, shame on you.
Man, you missed the time, man. Definitely a way better turnout than I expected, man. The show was great. Even my dad enjoyed it. He ain't even just a rap fan like
Mm.
that. The building was packed. There was a lot of love in the building. Shout out to everybody that came out, who wanted to come out but couldn't come out. Shirt to fly. If you helped in any way, thank y'all. We had a great night. Great night.
For sure, for sure. Special shout out to my boys, man, Mikey Christian, Quake the Great, Quake bandana. You feel what I'm saying? My team definitely shut it down, man, and we got some things we're gonna work on because of that, and off the heels of that as well. But before we get too ahead of ourselves, we're gonna jump straight into what everybody is talking about. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Giannis, Antetokounmpo, still,
He finally
the
got up
man
out of
wanted
there,
out.
man.
Listen, the man wanted out and he got out of there. You feel what I'm saying? Giannis, for those who don't know or just don't know the details, Giannis was traded from the Bucks to the Miami Heat in a trade that involved Bobby Portis and Giannis going to Miami for Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jamie Jaquez Jr., Kasparis Anthony, and three first round picks. You feel what I'm saying? So one pick swap and one second rounder. You feel me? So they got a haul for Giannis. And Giannis gets out of Milwaukee after a 10-year legacy that he built out there in Milwaukee, getting that championship out there. And now he's a part of the Heat organization. You know what I'm saying? That molds stars or attracts stars to South Beach.
Mhm.
Steph, what's your first thoughts on this move?
Shout out to Milwaukee for getting something back. Like a lot of teams usually lose in these superstar trades. Like Milwaukee got a haul for this shit. They basically got a whole nother team. Like Milwaukee's not gonna be bad next year. They're not.
No,
Like
no, they're not.
they a French play-in team next year with
Hey,
this roster. Because Khalil Ware be on the board. He gonna give you 8 to 12 rebounds every night. Tyler Hero shooting that thing, and he the hometown hero. Milwaukee is his home state. Still got Miles Turner out there. I like
yeah,
Hawkeye Jr. Uh,
hey,
Taylor Jenkins is the coach. We know he know how to make the best of what he got. So I
yes,
like this trade for
yes.
Milwaukee. I feel like Miami just had to do some shit. They just had to do
Yeah,
some shit.
Miami, look, Pat Riley just he understands the temperature out there in Miami, man. And this team that he's been building toward over the last few years around Bam, centered around Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson during his time there before he became a Detroit Piston. It's like it just didn't quite work out in the East. And it was proven that Boston was the better team. It was proven that Milwaukee was the better team. And, that was even with Pat having Jimmy Butler. But that's the thing about Miami stuff. They need a superstar. That's just how they work
Yeah.
down there. And, you talking about Dwayne Wade or Shaq to Dwayne Wade and then LeBron to Chris Bosh
Alonzo Mourning before that.
to Lonzo Mourning before that, Tim Hardaway before that, and so
Mhm.
it's well done in Miami that they're gonna always attract a big name. But bringing Giannis in, you talking about a big gun and staying in the East for Giannis and get the kick back on the beach and then go play good basketball. So Norman Powell, Andrew Wiggins, Bobby Portis, Giannis, Bam, they
Yeah,
can pick up some other little pieces. They'll be all right.
yeah, 'cause Miami, give them credit. They've been relevant the whole decade. They made 2 finals. They won the Eastern Conference twice. One of them, I think, is the 8th seed. So they've remained relevant as a franchise. And I think as a fan, that's the most you could ask for. Like the Nets
Hey,
ain't relevant. My Grizzlies right now ain't relevant. The Pelicans ain't relevant. Like to stay relevant. Speaking of Grizzlies, they need a point guard in Miami now. They need a point
hey,
guard.
hey, don't they though? Don't they though? Don't they? Hey, don't they though? Don't they? Don't they
I
though?
said, Boo, I was
So,
at work last night. Like, y'all go to Miami and get arrested immediately. Like, he need he need a small
oh,
town,
bro.
bro.
Ja and Giannis. So look, I had actually was funny as I mentioned it to my partner a few months ago. It was like, hey, what you think about Ja in Milwaukee? And they were like, nah, Giannis can't play with Ja. And then I thought about it later and was like, what did Miami pull off of Giannis and Ja? And
Mhm.
it's like, hey. Because one thing
I
about it, I ain't
mean,
gonna lie to you, Steph, I ain't just married to the concept of Bam Adebayo being there. You feel me? Like,
I'm not either. I'm surprised he wasn't in the trade, to be honest. I'm very surprised he wasn't in the trade. But Pat
hey,
Riley made it very
hey,
clear that Bam was the only person safe. So
hey. Facts. Mr. 83 points, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I understand the logic and the ration. Moving forward, man, an interesting fact that picked up, if you didn't know, because I figured it out or found out today, in the span of 1 month, Jimmy Haslam, the owner of both the Milwaukee Bucks and the Cleveland Browns, has traded Miles
mhm.
Garrett and Giannis within the last month. Safe to say, he clearing the books and getting folks out of there. Speaking of getting folks out of there, still.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time coming.
A
But
lot of dope running.
hey. So listen, Julius Randle, he was once a Minnesota Timberwolves at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's a Brooklyn Net. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? In exchange for Nick Claxton to join Anthony Edwards in Minnesota. Steph, what do you feel about this move right here?
Salary dump. Kind of same thing
Mhm.
with Carl Anthony Towns. You know, you can't be paying niggas for lack of production. They needed a point guard. They was not gonna be able to sign AO, which they also was able to get an extension with without moving Randall. Randall kind of like James Harden. He don't show up come playoff time. You know,
Right.
he'll give you a good regular season. But come playoff time, he come up real small. And they got Nas Reed. So like it ain't like they gonna be lacking in power forward.
My issue with Randall, you here like with all of that other talent in Minnesota that you otherwise hold it back playing Randall, giving him those minutes. You feel me? Like you'd be better off getting his money off of the books and then just developing what you do have. And, you know, getting them in return what they got, like a Nick Claxton, somebody who can add value from the center position as well as defense. So I don't know. It's a good move for Randall in Brooklyn. We know what that becomes. Nobody watches you on TV. And
No, man, Brooklyn, bro. I listen to a bunch of podcasts or whatever, because I ain't no hater. Bill Simmons is like, even though he be on Boston Dick so tough, he still has a great podcast. And somebody suggested, you know, he brought the mailbag back. And somebody suggested maybe the Nets should look into straight up international players, because niggas don't want to go play for the Nets no more. So they might as well focus on getting the best international. And I'm like, that's not a bad idea. Because they'll never have a city.
No.
They'll never have a
city. The city is lost. The city's gone.
The city, I'm talking about the Liberty done.
Yeah.
So they'll never have the city. So fuck trying to get the city, get the world, bro.
Because as far as Brooklyn, your whole fan base was kicking it right here last Thursday, bro. They were right here with these gentlemen last Thursday, bro. Trust me, there's a lot of Brooklyn Nets fans in this Brooklyn.
Like, bro, they gonna have to start doing, you know, when they cover up the seats in the stadium and shit, they probably gonna be on that type of time next year. Like, ain't nobody coming to the damn games.
Come on, man. Look, legendary parade held in New York last Thursday for the new 2025-2026 NBA champion New York Knicks after beating a 53-year drought of not winning the championship, holding that Larry O'Brien in New York City. They get a parade out there, Steph, last Thursday. So shout out to the Knicks doing their thing. You feel what I'm saying? And I heard it was like 2 million people there. And it was a lot going on.
Even though I was the loser in the situation, again, I'm not mad at this Knicks team. I like this Knicks team. I picked this Knicks team to represent the East before the season started. So I be right, nigga. I know what the fuck I'm talking. This is why you need to come to me. I'm not so fucking biased that I can't see the fucking light. Shout out to them. Cashmere was just coming. He talked about the Knicks. Said they in a big market. They should be it, but they just not. Like, they've been swinging and missing basically since they moved to Brooklyn.
Big facts.
Because you remember they tried to do the KG and Paul Pierce thing. Them folks were like 50 years old. And then they tried to do the James Harden, Kyrie, Kevin Durant team. Ain't a leader in between the three of them. Get swept first round. So they've been swinging and missing for a minute.
We got some breaking news.
Hold on, real quick. Is Michael Porter Jr. still with the Nets, as far as we know?
Yes, as far as we know, currently.
Ooh, there's only one basketball. That's gonna be theater. Hey
man, look, it's gonna be interesting. I'll tell you that. We do have breaking news as it relates to the round 1 of the NBA draft tonight, and that breaking news relates to the Washington Wizards and their first pick, AJ Debance. They have selected AJ Debance at number 1 in the first pick of the NBA draft tonight from BYU. Averaging 25.5 points a game off of his breakout season. Steph, what are your thoughts?
This was pretty much the consensus number 1 pick overall. We had the little chatter last week Well, I think part of it was Danny Ainge trying to throw people off the scent because he do that. He'll hype up another player to make you like that player so he can get who he really wants. So you can't, like anything Danny Ainge say to you related to the draft, you can't believe shit he say.
Right.
I hope this second pick is Darren Peterson because I don't want Darren. I'm a Grizzly fan too. I can't deal with another nigga that don't prioritize basketball. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But, like, that shit he pulled at Kansas, not going back into the game to the point that even Bill Self didn't even know what the fuck going on with this nigga. Well, the pick is in. Hold on. Number 2 pick. Darren Peterson. We getting Boozer, baby.
Darren Peterson.
We getting Boozer.
All right. So, Darren Peterson, as Steph said, man, Darren Peterson selected with Utah's second pick, headed to Utah. You know what I'm saying? And that, of course, means that Cameron Boozer is likely to be selected by the Memphis Grizzlies at number 3 with the Grizzlies' third pick. As it stands right now, Ja Morant's still on the team, so of course you're adding Cameron Boozer after you traded away Jaren Jackson Jr. last year. You're showing us back up at that power forward position. I like the pick of Boozer potentially coming to Memphis if that is what they're settled on. Shouldn't be no reason that they don't select Boozer. Of course, for those that don't know, his father, Carlos Boozer, played in the NBA for years with the Utah Jazz. So it was widely suspected that the Jazz would select Boozer. You know what I mean? Because, of course, Carlos Boozer works for the organization as well. But it looks like he'll be headed to Memphis. We got a Grizzly jersey for you, brother. We ready for you?
I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it, bro. Cash said that super team shit is dead, and it's dead. The way the salary cap set up nowadays, you can't afford 3 max contracts no more. Like, that's not happening. Like, you had to do something like Jalen Brunson is doing. Jalen Brunson has been taking less money since he's been a Knick. You know what I'm saying? But ain't too many niggas about that. But honestly, Tom, all the greats take less money to win championships. Like, the folks that run them legacies, they usually take less money so they can pay the rest of the team because, you know, you can't win without no team, so.
Yeah, typically speaking, for sure. With the spike in the TV money that came in, they kind of changed the terms of a little bit here and there because, you know, you'd have CP3 taking folks to the Western Conference Final and they were paying him $55 million at the point guard.
Exactly.
So, you know, just the spike of the money changed how the business was handled. But still, as I think about this number 1 pick, AJ DeBanza headed to Washington with Trae Young. He bringing 25 points a game. As it stands right now, they got Anthony Davis and Trae Young. What kind of noise do you think that they make in the East right now? The new look Washington Wizards.
I think they'll be watchable. They will be watchable, and that's a step up for their franchise to have a watchable team. I don't think Anthony Davis is gonna be there though. Like, I'm not necessarily thinking that either. Yeah, I don't think. My thing is for anybody else, I would happily trade Anthony Davis for a rack of basketballs because the rack of basketballs are going to play. So
no, for real though. Like, you know, we went through the experience in LA with Anthony Davis, and it was just like, listen, man.
And he another big nigga that don't want to be a big nigga. Like, I ain't got time for that goofy shit. I ain't got time.
Yeah, for real. Every time we had a glaring need at center, and obviously we needed a center, he like, yeah, we definitely need a center. I'm like, man, get this nigga out of here. Get him out of here.
You 8'6". What are you? Get the fuck out of here. Get out.
Hey, man. And then you play him at center, and then he get injured. And it's like,
bro, I will literally get his contract up, print it out, tear it up in front of him. Get out. Get out,
man. Hey, Trae Young is intending to sign a 4-year, $212 million deal to stay with the Wizards. So it looks like you got the commitment of Trae Young. You're going to have AJ DeBanza bringing his 25 points a game. So the Washington Wizards turning things up into some watchable basketball to Steph's point. Right now, I know the Grizzlies are on the clock. Steph, we got any word on that selection right there yet?
Let me see. The pick is in. The pick is in. Waiting on Silver to get back on stage, but the pick is in.
So the pick is in. We're awaiting the results of the Memphis Grizzlies' number 3 pick in the draft.
But they were talking about Trae Young ain't gonna stay in Washington. I was like, baby, that's Chocolate City. That's What? You you think you ain't gonna see him? You
He
crazy.
definitely staying in Washington.
Oh,
Yep, Cameron
it better
Boozer is
be.
headed to the Memphis Grizzlies stuff. So it's
We
in.
got it
Third
done,
pick.
baby.
Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the city, Cam Boozer, man.
Let's go.
Hometown Miami, Florida. Cam Boozer averaged 22.5 points, 10 rebounds a game. Last season at Duke University playing with his brother. So, hey, 2025 McDonald's All-American co-MVP, 2025-2026 consensus first team All-American. You see the highlights on the page, but he's going to bring a lot to the city for what it is that we lost in Triple J. And, hey, if we
Mhm.
keep Ja, we get to look forward to that basketball. If we don't, we
I
know that we still got
really,
a young team to build around, regardless.
I really want to keep Ja. Like out of
Mhm.
all, like, cause I've been on both sides of the fence with it. But at the end of the day, like the organization, get that right, bro.
Mhm.
Like make that
Mhm.
shit right. Like again, like
Yeah.
we are bordering on not being relevant. Like make that right. Just send a nigga an edible arrangement or something. Make that shit right. For real. I'm so serious, bro. Make that right. Like as much as I talk about him not playing basketball and all that stuff, and I don't like that part. Like niggas, like get your jump shot, stay healthy, stop doing finger guns and shit. But nah, he's a
Stay
superstar.
focused, man.
He a
Yeah.
superstar. Like he is box office. If he's on the ticket, people gonna tune in. And with some young talent and actual, if this organization come up with a vision, like this is what we trying to do, then maybe Jock can get on board. Cause right now I just feel like we just doing shit.
Facts. 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 No, you're not lying, Steph. We just want a little organization. We want something to make sense. We want some alignment here, some things, some decisions to align themselves to a result other than just randomness. You feel me? And I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. It's been what we've been dealing with with the Grizzlies for a while now, Steph. So maybe through this addition of Cam Boozer, we can see something different. The Chicago Bulls are currently on the clock and have 4 minutes to make their decision. The large idea is that they perhaps are going for Caleb Wilson out of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Played University of North Carolina last season, and Caleb averaged 19 points playing the 3 or the 4 position. You know what I'm saying? Versatile in both. So Chicago about to make their selection at number 4. But so far, we know that AJ DeBanter is headed to the Washington Wizards. We
Mm-hmm.
know that Darren Peterson is headed. Where's he going again, Steph?
Utah.
Purgatory. Exactly.
Mm,
And then Cameron Boozer headed to the Memphis Grizzlies at number 3. So Chicago on the
Big
clock.
Memphis. You hear me? Big
Big
Memphis.
Memphis. Big Memphis. And while we await the rest of that right there, at least through the top 5 selections of the draft, we're going to switch gears, head over to the WNBA. Steph,
Let's
I know you've been watching some
go.
good.
It
I know
got
you've been
real
watching some good
spicy.
hoops.
It got real spicy with the Dream and Fever last week. They played 2 times
Come on
within
now.
like 4 days. Like it got real
Yes.
spicy over there.
Yes. Yes. And Atlanta is starting to own Indiana. Come on, man.
Yes.
So, hey, Angel Reese grabbed her 1,000th career rebound versus the Fever. She becomes the fastest player in the WNBA to do so. And Steph, speaking of that, like, hey, with the addition of Angel Reese, the Dream are back on. After briefly holding the number 1 spot in late May, Atlanta has reclaimed its top position in this week's WNBA Power Rankings. Steph, what do you see the Atlanta Dream pushing it this season? Like you said,
Um,
beating up on Indiana like they've been doing, man. Like,
Beating up on
what do you see
Indiana.
being their
Uh,
Achilles heel?
um, staying together, staying consistent. Cause Jordan Canada has also been a surprise at point guard. She's been playing extremely well. Ryan Howard has become a thief. She's averaging 3 steals a game. And Alicia Gray, she get hot from 3 over with. Like that's a great team for real. And they got that attitude, they got that swag about 'em. Like they be up in the mother girls' faces, they talk this shit. And real
For
quick,
real.
I'm watching Angel Reese. Y'all can laugh about them rebounds all y'all want. But if Wemby did half of what
Half.
Angel Reese been doing, half, we got a whole different finals going on. I'm talking about Angel get on the break and go straight to the post. Straight to the post. She ready. She not hanging at the 3-point line, hanging around the perimeter. She goes straight to the paint because she know where the fuck she supposed to be. And you know what happens? Now you can get offensive rebound. So, because the thing about it is, in her mind, if she miss it, I'm just get the rebound and put it back up. I mean, the hitter get
Put it
five.
back up. Exactly.
Like if she get good
Exactly,
at free
so.
throw, it's over with. It's
It's
over
over.
with.
Yeah, you ain't lying there. And hey, I don't know. The dream of pushing the issue, I look forward to seeing them in the playoffs and seeing what noise they're gonna make. But to your point, hey, cohesion, as long as they stick together and push through it, man, I think the pieces gonna fall in.
Okay. Yeah, they've been good. They've been playing well. We know Minnesota's been playing well. The Aces, even Indiana, they've
Yeah.
been playing well. The Valkyries, they be sneaking up on people. Like they just keep finding ways to win. I don't know what the hell going on in Golden State, but they be figuring that shit out over there. So like,
Yeah, yeah.
we got some good teams in the
They
W
hooping.
this year. They hooping, fool. Tempo, I hate that Brittany Sykes been injured because they was doing real good too. Marina Maber trying to carry that thing by herself right now. So and Wings, they have been outperforming expectations. Paige Becker's and crew.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Tomorrow night we got the WNBA Commissioners Cup. We got the Vegas Aces versus the New York Liberty. You know what I'm saying? Who you got in this one? I'm rolling Aces all day.
I don't usually do the bold prediction. I think the Aces gonna run them girls out the gym. The Liberty has not been playing well this year. Has anyone seen Sabrina Ionescu? Is anybody seen her?
I don't think she out
What
there.
you got?
I don't think she out there.
And I'm a
I don't
fan.
think
I
so.
have a pair of Sabrina Ionescu shoes. I'm a fan.
But this just a down season so far, Steph. Like making
I
no
ain't
noise
seen her since the
whatsoever.
3-point contest with Steph. What's she been? I don't know.
That's real.
Like, yeah.
What's- what's
I don't know what. I don't know. Like we need to post some
But,
signs or some
hey.
shit, but she ain't been there.
Would you say missing?
You see?
And also, in other historic news, as we discussed the WNBA, Brittany
Hey,
Griner
that game tonight,
now
Shay.
holds.
Commissioner Cup
Oh,
tonight.
it is. Yes. Oh shit, it is Tuesday. Damn, you're right.
Mhm.
Yes,
So it's
it
tonight.
is Tuesday. Excuse me. It's tonight. So make sure you tune in. It should actually be on in a few, if not right now. Brittany Griner holds the record right now, most career blocks in WNBA history, with 878 blocks and counting, by the way. So, hey man, it's a lot going on.
Brittany
still.
Griner, one of the greatest to ever play it. What she did at Baylor, what she's been able to do at the W. Like people didn't get to see the prime of her career because the NBA just caught like this big wave. Like I need people to understand how good Brittany Griner is. Like you couldn't do shit in the paint with her, nothing. Like cause she ain't just tall, she's skilled with her height. Like she get them to this day. She still get them blocks to this day.
Hey, no lies. Caitlin Clark had her 6th straight game with at least 20 points and 5 assists, the longest such streak in WNBA history. Versus the Mercury, she had 24 points, 9 assists. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of good hoops in this part of the season. But the Commissioner's Cup is tonight.
She need to kick that flopping shit. She need to cut it out. Cut it out.
Yeah.
Cut it out. Like folks already don't like you, and now you give them another I'm talking about like
I think
she
using
doing
it to her
soccer
advantage
flop.
though, Steph. I think she's doing it to her advantage though. I think she's using it to her advantage if folks don't like her.
Like somebody gonna beat her ass. Like they gonna get to fighting after. I'm telling you. Like she keep fucking around with them girls. I saw her play where she grabbing somebody else's jersey while she's going up for the layup, but she flopping at the same time. Somebody gonna beat her ass. She keep playing around.
Oh, have mercy. Oh, have mercy, man. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
Out, man.
Let me check on old Chicago here.
They got they picked Caleb Wilson.
They went with Caleb. All right, cool. So not surprising.
And I like him
all right.
too.
So Caleb should be, you know what I'm saying? Caleb should be all right. He should be interesting. So as we know, AJ DeManson to the Wizards. We know Darren Peterson to the Jazz, Cameron Boozer to the Grizzlies, and number 4, Caleb Wilson goes to the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls, directionless basketball right now. I can't really tell you if the Bulls are rebuilding, if they're contending or for the playoffs,
Yeah,
or
you know,
you never know
they
what they're
fired
doing.
Billy Donovan. Well, they let him walk. I don't know, mutual agreement, whatever happened there. They got Tiago Splitter, which I'm a fan of. He did a great job in Portland
Okay.
last year. But yeah, they kind of like they are 41-41 basketball team. They do this shit every fucking year. Like last year was the first year they wanted to play in it forever. Like that's the type of level they've been playing basketball. They got to figure out how to jump up.
Still, the Grizzlies, right? Like, can we see Zach Edey play center and Cam Boozer play four?
Like, can we?
Can we?
Because Zach Edey just need to start playing basketball.
It's about time, right? Like it's about time.
Like, can we get 50 games? Can we get 50 games? Please, can we get 50 games? Because Zach Edey, when he plays, he's good. He's good.
I'm telling you, if Zach Edey can have that kind of season where he's like adjusting properly to the NBA scale, and next to Cam Boozer with Ja.
Exactly. Got Ty Jerome and Santi coming off the bench. Like, that's
got Caldwell Pope. Got Caldwell Pope,
yeah,
corner
I might
boy.
go watch a game if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? Last year was the first season in a long time that I didn't buy no Grizzly tickets because, like, I just won't finna waste my money like that. Keep 100.
Hey, man, look, just keeping it 100.
Now, keep 100. Like if Ty Jerome scored 15 in the second half, you better believe he's going to finish the game with 15. Because, nigga, you ain't getting back. Like, everybody that played well. Ja Landale, you got 17 rebounds. To Atlanta, you go. Walter Clayton Jr. come in. Oh, you got 15 assists. You will never see the floor again. Like, no one could perform well last year.
Hey,
but this the first year, you know, they got the draft rules in now. Like, the flopping.
The anti-tanking and all of that.
Yeah, tank. That's the word I was looking for. So we should see some good basketball next year because no one's really incentivized to tank the way they used to tank. So,
thanks. You are penalized now. I believe you have a less of an opportunity to get a high draft pick and things of that nature. And if you tank back-to-back years, it really affects you moving forward.
Yeah, like you can't pick number one back-to-back. I don't think you could pick top 4 back-to-back or something like that. Like, I'm not sure, but like it's different rules now.
Man, hey, dog. Better get it together and be competitive. That's all we can tell you, man. But speaking of competition, going back to our main point of last night news, man, Pat Riley and the Heat opting for Giannis Antetokounmpo to come to Miami. Safe to say, the Nasty Antetokounmpo is likely to be signed in the next 30 minutes. And be playing with his brother for no reason at all again, because I believe he's been waived already. They could not wait to put waived next to an Antetokounmpo name. I swear they probably could, but Giannis in Miami. Steph, what do you say are the expectations for year one Giannis in Miami with this team as constructed currently?
I don't think they're gonna be great. I don't see greatness for them. The Knicks still the team to beat. We got to see if Jaylen Brown stay a Celtic. That's been in the air. Okay. Because I think now that you don't dangle him as bait, because, you know, Boston was in the Giannis sweepstakes as well.
So with that said, Steph, great point, and I appreciate you bringing it up. Jaylen Brown, he was in the talks for a Giannis trade, and being as they didn't pull the trigger, you may have pissed off Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and he already got a taste of being the man last year. He might not want to go back to that 1A1B fit.
Hey, word on the street is he want to go to Atlanta. Where you from? You feel me?
Hey, he want to go with a hole there.
hey, we're gonna find out a different
Jaylen Brown on Atlanta. That'll be great, honestly. Jaylen Brown on Atlanta. That'll shake some shit up.
It would.
Because that was the only team to beat the Knicks. You know.
Be nice.
The Knicks lost 3 times in the playoffs. Atlanta had 2 of them. So that'll be nice. Depending on what they got to give up to get them.
Facts. Yeah, we got a lot of trades to look forward to.
We got to see what Brum go.
Got to see where Bron goes.
Mm-hmm.
Golden State is saving their last 15 million, and I heard Steph Curry pitched in $48 this morning. So they, they try to do what they can. They scars and having
Hey,
a
and
barbecue to put this money together.
rumor is Houston is open for business. They said, other than
Yeah,
Amen
I heard
Thompson,
Durant.
everybody's on the table.
Damn. Even Sangoon? That's
He on the
crazy.
table. Kevin Durant on the table. Make him an offer.
Kevin Durant.
Make him an offer.
Check this out,
I
right?
keep telling people,
Check this out.
KD is not a leader. The one time that he succeeded, he was on somebody else's team. He was on somebody else's team. Kevin Durant himself has never led a team to anything.
I'm going to call it first. Do we live in a world
Mm-hmm.
is it somehow swapped out for Kevin Durant?
Say that again. You kind of went out.
Austin Reeves for Kevin Durant?
That's kind of interesting. Because Kevin Durant an old nigga. Austin Reeves younger. You get to pay him less money. I don't know. There's something.
And to keep LeBron with the Luka project, get Kevin Durant? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Because there's an outside chance LeBron might stay a Laker. You know what I'm saying? There's his son's still there. So there's an outside chance. Number 5, the Clippers picked Keaton Wagler, guard out of Illinois.
Okay. And you said that was Sacktown, Sacramento?
That was the Clippers.
The Clippers. They sound like
and
Sacramento.
Also, the Grizz have the number 16 pick. Let's see if they get spicy and try to package that and move up to do something. You know,
to do something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I projected that for the 3rd pick. Honestly, I thought that they try to package that up with Ja, but we'll see.
Okay, we'll see. Sitting there at 12. You know they like to wheel and deal. Sam Presta a dealing motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You going to casino? Yeah. You take Sam Preston with you.
OKC don't even need another vendor stand in them motherfucker. Don't give them nothing else. You know what I mean? Don't.
I will never forgive Philadelphia for the Jerry McCain trade. Like, I will never forgive them. Even though we beat them, I still won't forgive them. I never forgive them for that. Never.
Midas said, facts. KD is great as a solo player. Shout out to Midas, by the way, man. Killed it this weekend. But yeah,
shout out to Midas, man. Midas did she checked all the boxes. As someone who puts on shows and puts up everything to make sure the show possible, booking somebody like Midas, you don't need to worry about it no more. She gonna handle it.
Facts.
She hit me up more than I hit her up. Like, that's the type of shit that she be on.
Hey, man, look, Midas killed that shit, man. Great energy, per usual, man. Dope performance. But no, Midas, you're 100% on the money. KD, great as a solo player. He ain't nothing but a hired gun. We've seen since his move to Golden State.
I ain't gonna never say KD ain't hooping. So KD is a bucket. Like, he gonna give you 20 every night. And he has great rebounding nights as well. It's just when it comes to that, we see this every finals, bro. If you're going to win a finals, you have to have great leadership along with talent. Like, the talent ain't going to be enough because you get to a point that everyone's talented. Everybody's talented at this point. Yeah. Like, what's going to take you over the top? And it be that leadership. KD is not a leader. So if teams go in understanding he's not a leader, they can probably make something else shake. Like Kawhi. Kawhi is not a leader. Kawhi won with the big 3 in the Spurs, and he won with a Toronto team that had Fred VanVleet and Kyle Lowry, who had been there. Like, that was their team. You know what I'm saying? So while Kawhi took them over the top, the leadership was already established, so Kawhi could just go in there and hoop. Some of these niggas just not leaders, bro. Like Giannis.
No, they're not.
I don't know if Giannis is a leader.
They just play a part. I think Giannis is a leader. I just think Giannis is a European player who got to be motivated. I feel like his motivation topped out in Milwaukee. It was to win a championship for Milwaukee and stamp his name. I think beyond that, I don't know if he had the the inspiration to do more than do what he's already done. You feel what
Because
I'm
even
saying?
when I look at the championship team, right? That was Chris
Mm-hmm.
Middleton making them shots down the street. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, leadership matters, bro, in everything you do. If you got a group of people doing anything, I don't care if y'all just trying to start a garden. You need somebody
Right.
to like, hey, this is what we need to do, and we need to do this then, and woo, 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 and no, keep everybody on track, get everybody on track. So, like, I
Big
think
fact.
for these GMs going forward, not only do you need to identify talent, but if you're looking for a face of the franchise, like who's a leader, like that's why I wanted the Grizzlies to get Cam Boozer. Cam Boozer come from
Yeah.
a NBA father. He's won everywhere. He not just played well, but won damn near
One.
everywhere he's went. And so, like, I don't think he'll stand too much for that losing shit.
Yeah,
I don't think he's
100%.
cool with
I
that shit.
agree. I agree. And one thing about Boozer, he's a professional because of his father's time in the NBA. You know, you never heard him say what team he ain't finna go to, don't want to play for, and understanding that he was open to Memphis and don't even know what Memphis is gonna look like if we're gonna have Ja Morant or not. So that's the
Right.
kind of player that you want. Somebody that's coming
Exactly.
in to do the job and represent the right way and already got the background of understanding kind of how the NBA life is gonna be set up for him. So, hey man, I love the pick. I love where we are,
Yeah.
considering that Triple J just left last year, or we traded him last year. So we fill that gap, and we don't even really have to go with filling that loss too
Mm-hmm.
long with the hopes of what we could put on Boozer, man. So yeah, like once again we speaking. If you just tuning in, we speaking on the Giannis trade and maybe shaking things up around the NBA, causing other moves to happen or not. You know what I'm saying? But I know like LeBron has options on the table. Golden State, Cleveland, perhaps. Austin Reeves has plenty of options on the table because of the money that he's owed.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Durant is available. Draymond Green is available.
Mr.
So it's a
Robinson
lot of shakeups.
from the
Mitchell
Knicks,
Robinson,
they're not gonna
yeah,
be able to
Landry
afford to
Shamet,
pay him, so he's going
yeah,
somewhere. Real quick.
yeah.
Brooklyn Nets select Mikael Brown Jr., guard out of Louisville. I don't know what the Nets are doing because last year they drafted
Okay.
like 5 rookies and none of them was good. So I don't know what they just doing shit over there. I don't know.
Bad teams remain bad, and they don't know the same way they don't know how to navigate an 82 game season. They don't know how to get a player to get
They
them
just
to navigate
like
an 82
think
game
about it
season.
now. You had Cooper Flag in that draft. You had Dylan Harper in that draft. You had Carter Bryant in that draft. You had Ace Bailey in that draft. VJ Edgecombe, and y'all didn't get none of them niggas.
Mhm. Hey, Steph, when you the type of team that already had D'Angelo Russell, traded him to LA, and went and got him back after you saw what he did in LA, I ain't got no sympathy for you. Zero.
They just make bad
Zero.
decisions, bro. They
Zero.
make terrible decisions. Like that's the type of team that needs to just hire a basketball person and let that person be basketball. Like y'all can own the team and do the finances and shit, but get a basketball person in there ASAP because y'all clearly don't have one.
Facts. Facts, bro. I don't know. The Nets, like I say, a bad team only practice being bad. It ain't nothing else you practice it. You don't practice winning. You suck. But yeah, I mean that's an interesting top 5 of the draft selection picks. Looking forward to seeing AJ DeBansa in Washington. Looking forward to seeing Peterson in Utah because Utah with Ace Bailey, they had a decision to make on Walker Kessler if they're gonna keep him or not. Looking like that they should because they didn't get Cam Boozer. So Utah is shaping up to look like some decent as a young squad out there moving forward. The Chicago Bulls can't say what they're gonna do, but I am excited about my Memphis Grizzlies. The LA Clippers,
Mhm.
we'll see what happens. But other than that stuff, that really concludes our NBA draft special. You feel what I'm saying? And touching
Mhm.
base on some of these moves around the league. We are going to have our eye out. Pay attention to the page, the Instagram page, and the TikTok as well. We will be letting you
Mhm.
know in the Facebook. We will be letting you know of breaking news. You feel me? Cashmere said, "Don't nobody want to be in Utah." You're 100% right.
Bro, because here's the thing about Utah, right? That pissed me off. Them John Stockton years and them Karl Malone years were amazing. Were
Yeah,
amazing. Like Utah was a fucking problem. And then even like the Carlos Bulls and Carlos Bulls or Darren Williams years, they were good.
yeah,
And then they just
yeah.
fell off a fucking cliff and never got back.
Never
And think
regret
about
it.
they got good
Never regret it.
players. I like marketing. I like Kessler. They got good
Hey,
players.
and think about what you just said though. Like in the '90s, no
Mm-hmm.
team repeated going to the finals other than the Bulls and the Jazz.
That's
So it's
it.
like that's it. And then you had the consistency of Karl Malone and John Stockton for almost 20 years as an organization. You made two runs and you couldn't figure out how to get back there. And you let go. You had AK-47, Andre Karolinko. You had
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell. You feel what I'm saying?
The
You
Donovan
had some
Mitchell. I got all
opportunities.
about that.
Carlos Boozer. So you had players come through there for blips, put up some numbers, and just you couldn't do nothing with it. Again, a bad
But no,
organization.
they can't tank no more. So maybe they'll actually try to win some games this year. We'll see
Big
what
facts.
they look like.
Big facts, man. But hey, that really concludes our show. We hope you all enjoyed it, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with us per usual.
Hey, hey,
Yo,
A
talk to
come
me.
to the Sack Kings. A come to the Sack Kings. And they can't take no more neither. They got to play for real. They got to play for
Yeah,
real.
yeah, Sack, you've been practicing being bad for a very long time, bro. It's like whatever Kuzma ever did to y'all still paying for that shit. So look, Jesus Christ. But hey man, look,
You hurt my
it's gonna
feelings.
be a
I was there
great.
in real time for that shit. That hurt my fucking feelings. Like, don't do that.
See, Webb got a lot of dark basketball memories, man. Somebody need to give me bro a number, man. Like that's just the type of nigga you just randomly call, be like, you all right today? Webb got some dark basketball memories, man. Need to
Hey,
reach that.
Cashmere right. Talking about not wanting to play in Utah. These young niggas want to be where the hoes at. And that's another reason I said when everybody was like talking about that Memphis shit, y'all don't want to come to Memphis because the snow bunnies and shit ain't here, fool. Let's keep it real. We ain't got them racially ambiguous women down here. We got black women down here. We got niggas down here. Like that's an unspoken part about it that needs to be spoken about. Like these niggas, they simps for girls. They be paying these bitches. They ain't got no game. They ain't got no riz no more. So they like to go to LA and Miami and New York because you get the little OnlyFans girl who popping to pull up or whatever. Like Memphis got real homegrown women, dog. We ain't got none of that fake shit. And they like that fake shit. They like the BBL girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And we got
yeah,
ours up from cornbread and greens. We ain't get no BBLs.
for sure, for sure. It's a lot of everything, man.
Yeah.
Nigga just said last week is absolutely nothing to do in San Antonio. So these motherfuckers just got their peak, bro. They just got their
That
peak,
man,
bro.
they just weird, bro. Like I don't know who raised these folks.
They
Ain't
got
nothing wrong with liking the women. Come on, happy Pride Month. You know what I'm saying? But like,
I think as a
it's a
billionaire though,
job.
as a millionaire billionaire though, you just wish that every day was traveling to Las Vegas. I
Yeah,
think
but like, dude,
I think that's
like,
what it becomes for these folks.
and I think at the end of the day, y'all forget this a job. You at work, bro.
Yeah,
Like, go play
for sure,
basketball and get on the plane to the next game. Like, what are y'all doing? You
for
only
sure.
in whatever trap. You only in the business city. What 48 hours max, if that long.
Hey, hey, for the ultra talented, they get their choice, as we found out by Giannis today. So Giannis got
And
drafted to
even
the
with him
snow.
living in
He
Miami,
chose
that's
the
only
beach.
41 games. You ain't there more
Yeah,
than a week at a time.
yeah.
So
But
the
for them
whole,
41 games stuff, for them 41, they better than 20 degrees. Like that's all he thinking. Like
yeah,
that has
like
to be Monday
it's
night today.
weird to me. And plus, like, I'm the type, like, okay, if you win a championship in Memphis or New Orleans or Charlotte, you
Hmm.
are God. You are God.
Hmm.
Whereas if you win another championship for the Lakers, throw it in the pile. No
Yeah,
disrespect, but
for
I'm just
sure.
saying. Like Celtics, throw it in the
Yeah, but
pile.
yeah, but that's the game though,
Miami,
Steph.
throw it in the
Like,
pile. Like you won
but think
like
about it.
LeBron won a championship for the Lakers and niggas still ain't got him as a top 5 Laker. Like that's what you do when you go to teams like that. Whereas LeBron won that championship
Kinda,
for Cleveland,
kinda,
you God.
kinda. Yeah, I mean, but Steph, like Denver won. Who cares? Milwaukee won. Who cares? Like you got all these one-offs who just won. They're not even in the conversation because
Hey,
the
and you know
culture of
what? It might not,
basketball is
but
relative
in them cities,
to legacy.
in those cities
In
though,
cities,
that shit is
sure. In those
everything.
cities, for sure. But
Milwaukee
guess
gonna
what?
go
John
back
Morant
and they
will
gonna
never
give him a
go.
standing ovation, bro. They gonna give him a standing O
True,
for
but
sure.
true. But when John Morant visits Denver, you better believe he gonna say, "I can't wait to get out this motherfucker because I was
I
flashing
don't
guns and
know.
this bitch and that changed my
It's
life."
been legal there
So,
forever. Denver is actually quite fun for what I for what I hear.
oh yeah, yeah, I'm telling you, swinging them pistols.
I think
So I'm
there's
just
another
saying,
thing
like,
too. I think
yeah,
these niggas don't know how to have like real fun no more. They done got too bougie. They don't know what real fun is no more. You know what I'm saying? All they know is these
yeah.
$500 bottle nights and shit. Like shit
Hey,
weird.
hey, the NBA lifestyle, man, it's a rotation of success and what that looks like. It's club appearances. It's feeling like you an influencer for a night when you leave the game. You know what I'm saying? You get to
Yeah.
shut down the club, stand in VIP, be the important person. They all
That's
do
why
it.
the international niggas keep winning MVP. Cause they don't do that goofy
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Oh,
come on,
they
man.
don't.
What's not clicking?
They don't.
SGA is
They
not in the
don't.
club all night. Giannis is not in the club all night. Jokic is definitely not in the club all night. Like,
This is
yeah,
true. This is
I ain't
true.
listen. Again, live your life. I ain't mad. You grown. You worked hard. I ain't hating. But like,
Yeah.
notice what champions do versus popular
Definitely got
niggas.
to focus. Definitely got to focus.
And you,
I
there's
mean, well,
some
it
of
ain't
them
even
do
a
both.
popularism thing, though. Steph, Kobe Bryant went in the club. It ain't a popularism thing.
But
It's just
yeah,
it's a you either
Kobe was
mature or
not
you
in the
not.
club.
Yeah, you was either
So
mature or you ain't. Like,
yeah,
ain't that many superstar franchise niggas walking in the club with a pistol and going on live. So it's one of the things like we're in a different generation. Hakeem
yeah, man.
Olajuwon went
I
to
just
step
want
in
niggas.
152 with a
Yeah,
pistol.
I just be want niggas to compete for real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting paid tens of millions of dollars to play a fucking game, bro.
Oh,
Like,
man, look,
don't like.
Donovan Mitchell said, if we don't win a championship in Cleveland, that's fine because I already won in life. I guess he referring to the fact that he got Coco Jones. So it's like, hey, niggas just want to be rich with a
You remember when
R&B
Jaron Jackson
single.
said that weak ass shit talking about, well, I could be homeless.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Shay, I kicked him out that night.
Yeah.
I was done with Triple J. I was done. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get it, bro. He wouldn't have been allowed to no Grizzly facilities if I was the owner after saying that. And I would have texted him, at least
Yeah.
you ain't homeless.
Steph, I'm telling you, the raw facts of sports stuff, some folks can run fast, some folks born tall. They just take the money, bro. They just
Bruh.
take the money,
And
bro.
look, as
Like,
a nigga,
it happens a lot.
not mad at that.
Mhm.
As a nigga.
Yeah.
Like as
Like
a nigga,
Andrew
bravo.
Bynum, Steph, Andrew Bynum. He was playing with Kobe and Phil Jackson and was knocking
Uh,
niggas out the mid-air, like 5 foot, like just throwing them out of the, like, no regard for human life. He thought he wanted to be a wrestler. And it's like, you messed up all of that for what? And just think about how many folks that applied to Greg Oden and so on and so forth. So, I don't know, Steph, like, a lot of them get their money and it just become the lifestyle. Like Antonio Brown, he don't care nothing about football no more. He just want to be a millionaire. Then make mistakes.
just want to get famous on Twitter. He want to go viral.
Facts.
Like these niggas
Cashman
is just
said in
like they.
closing statements.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I'm listening to you. He said they ruined CP3 retirement year. 100%.
Who
CP3
wrong with
definitely
it?
should have
I'm
been
trying to
playing in
see
the
who we
NBA
talking about.
finals. I guess he talking about San Antonio.
Oh yeah. Like I get why we didn't bring him back because we kind of had a long jam, but definitely could have used him in the finals. I said to call the nigga off the
Well,
couch.
maybe not y'all. The Clippers did, right? Didn't the Clippers who let him
Yeah, the
go?
Clippers sent them out.
The Clippers.
Yes,
Yeah, the Clippers. You talking about the
they sent
Clippers?
them out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, that
yeah.
was Ty Lue, bro. That was Ty Lue. So long
We
story
got
short,
another pick
it wasn't even
in.
the
Oh, we
Clippers. Like,
go.
yeah.
Kingston Flemings, Houston guard to Atlanta.
Okay, number
Atlanta
8.
Hawks. The
Bro,
Dallas
number
Mavericks are
18.
now on the clock.
Good deal, good deal. The Dallas Mavericks, man. Like nobody could sign his jersey or nothing. Yeah, no, the Clips, bro. Like CP3 had to be shitting on everybody in the locker room because it was a Ty Lue thing. Ty Lue ego couldn't deal with Chris Paul ego for sure.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you what probably really happened. Everybody said that Chris Paul, he demand the best out of you. Like he don't play that shit. So if you remember the
Yeah,
beginning of the year, the Clippers was kind of ass, and I'm sure Chris Paul wasn't happy about that.
right.
So it just snowballed from there.
Facts, man. Chris Paul, legit legend in the game, but I hated how he went out. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? I feel like Chris Paul should have been on. But it's a mixture of Chris Paul being hard headed because as much as I'm sympathetic to how he went out, he wanted the money. And I think that he wanted it under any circumstances. You feel what I'm saying? So that changes
Mhm.
some things because it wanting that 55 million and not caring where you go when you had better options on the table, you didn't even have to put
Yeah.
yourself through that. You know what I'm saying? But it is
Mhm.
what it is. And I think that's when he decided he wanted a homecoming in LA. But that only comes after how many years are you probably shooting a three in Ty Lue face on the opposition team and calling him a bitch or something, like on the way, like walking past him, like, yeah, been around too long,
Yeah.
bro. Sometimes. You feel me? You
Yeah.
start you
Yeah.
start
You
being
you
awkward
can
situations
outstay your
with
welcome.
yeah, for sure. Like Ime Udoka hates LeBron. So it's just one of the things, like don't put yourself in a situation where you need to go to Houston. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can stay around too long to burn you, but hey, and the same with Carmelo Anthony, like you said. So, nah, y'all, that's been our draft special, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us once again. And you know where we'll be Sunday again, 7:30 p.m. You feel what I'm saying? 7:30-ish, like Steph always say, 7:30-ish. And
Ish.
yeah, man, we gave y'all a special draft special just for tonight. But we're gonna be back at the same time this upcoming Sunday. And we're looking forward to hollering at y'all once again. Shout out to the chat, always showing up and showing out. And looking forward
Mhm.
to y'all being a part of the conversation again on Sunday still.
Yeah, no doubt. I got to slide to work, but I will definitely hit back those comments soon as I hit the car in the morning. And I got y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for sharing. Keep getting the word
Dog.
out, and we appreciate y'all.
My dog. And when y'all see them clips on Twitter, on TikToks, on Facebook, on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, share them joints, repost
Share
them
them
joints,
all.
put them in your stories, send them to a
Shares are
friend, let
free.
them know what we think.
Reposts are
For
free.
sure, for sure man, for sure. And we out, man. Shout out to y'all.